What do you do when you're sad? How do you make yourself feel better? Well, I've tried scrolling on TikTok, doesn't work. I've tried eating ice cream, doesn't work. I've tried sitting about waiting to be happier. Sometimes works, to be honest. But here are five-minute habits that definitely will work and will get you feeling much happier in a short amount of time. And they only take 5 minutes, so I assure you, you do have time to do them. Hi, I'm Kim and welcome to Career Kim. This is my channel dedicated to helping you build positivity and joy back into your life. Today we're going to be talking about 5 habits that I use to make time for positivity and kind of self-care in my day. Even when I'm really busy, I have time for one of these habits. Number 1 is meditation. Meditation is literally one of my favourite things in the world, and I've been on quite a journey with meditation, but when I started, I literally just did 5 minutes every day. I just found a 5-minute video on YouTube and did it every single day, and it literally changed my entire life. I love meditation for 3 main reasons. The first one is grounding. It is such an amazing resource to kind of stop all the distractions in your life and really bring yourself back into the present moment. And I feel like cultivating presence, even just for 5 minutes a day, can really impact your entire day and make you feel so much more present with everything that happens in your day, and you feel less anxious. And it's just really helped me kind of notice the small joys in my day more and kind of just enjoy my everyday life. The second reason that I love meditation is that it's great for focus. Because when you do a meditation, you just keep on bringing your attention back to your breath or to your surroundings or to, I don't know, a voice on a recording. Depends on the type of meditation you do, but it's a practice of focus. And I find even just meditating for 5 minutes a day has a great benefits for my focus throughout the rest of the day. So whenever I go and I don't know, do something that requires brain power, I don't know, uni work or revision or anything, I found that if I've meditated that day and I've had the practice of bringing my attention back to the present moment, then that makes me so much more focused and engaged with whatever work I'm doing. So yeah, meditation is great for focus. My third reason why I love meditation is that it's such a practice of self-love, because when you meditate, you're literally dedicating 5 minutes a day to just improving your brain, improving your health, improving your relationship with yourself. And I feel like that's so good for building up self-confidence and self-love, and it's really improved my kind of relationship with myself and kind of building up self-trust. And I just feel like if you practice it every day, then it's really beneficial. Habit number 2 is journaling. I love journaling. I do this thing called brain dump journaling, where you literally just write down every single thing that comes into your head. And it's just so cathartic, because whatever thought is in your brain, if you're really stressed out or you've just got lots of thoughts going on, you can put it down on paper, and it's just so clearing for your mental peace and your brain, and it's so good. It's actually such an amazing thing to do if you're feeling overwhelmed, because you just take all these thoughts out of your head and put them onto paper, and then you can view them critically and kind of have a more balanced approach to whatever situation you're dealing with. For example, if you're really stressing about one person in your life, you can just keep on writing down whatever you're thinking, and if their name keeps on coming up, you can look at that critically and be like, should I be worrying so much about this one person? If they're causing me so much stress, should that person be in my life? It's just a great way to kind of distance yourself from your own thoughts and your own situation and look at a situation critically. And you can also sort of rework your view to make your viewpoint more positive. Say you're dealing with a situation, for example, you're in school and you hate one of your classes, and whenever you go to journal, you write down, oh, I hate maths class. I hated maths. It was awful. I hated it. I hate maths class, and I hate my teacher, and I hate everything. Then you can't change that situation. If you're still in school, you can't really drop out of maths. But what you can do is you can try and reframe your perspective. So instead of being like, oh, I hate maths, be like, oh, I'm really grateful for my education. I'm really grateful for all the skills it's teaching me. And this like struggle with maths is actually really benefiting my life. Like, there are so many ways that you can rewire your brain, but you can only do that once you kind of like view your own thoughts from a distance. And I just feel like journaling and training thought journaling is such an amazing way to do that. Habit number 3 is gratitude. We've all heard of gratitude journaling. Like, if you're on the sort of positivity self-help part of the internet, you know about writing 3 things you're grateful for every day. So I'm going to take it like a slightly different approach to this and say, instead of just writing down 3 things you're grateful for, discuss it with people around you. So every night over dinner, me and my dad discuss 3 things that we're grateful for, like 3 positive things that have happened in our days. And it's just such a great way to kind of increase positivity in your conversation and in your relationships. And instead of focusing on all like negative things that have happened, focus on the positive small things that you're really, really grateful for. And by saying 3 things you're grateful for every day, it kind of forces you to look for those things throughout your day. So if you have a routine of every night over dinner, you have to say 3 things you're grateful for, and throughout the day, you'll be looking for those things you're grateful for. So it's a great way to kind of rewire your brain to look for the positive things and kind of find these little moments of joy that are in your day. And it's a great way also to kind of rewire some negative outlooks that you might have. So like I was saying earlier, if you have negative situations that you can't really change, then it's a great way to kind of look for things that you are grateful for in those situations. Number 4, go outside. This is such a simple hack that literally changes my whole day. So every morning I literally just go for a 5-minute walk up the road and back, and it completely changes my day. It makes me feel so much more energized and ready to start whatever I'm working on. Going for a 5-minute walk is so good for your focus, and it's just really energizing because you go outside, you get your fresh air, and you get those endorphins from just like walking a tiny bit, and it's just an amazing way to kind of wake you up for the day. But also, like, at any time of the day, if you need like a study break or a work break, just literally going outside, just stepping outside your front door is an amazing way to kind of reboost your energy and wake you up. When I go for a 5-minute walk, I tend to leave my phone at home because I just feel it's great to leave all distractions behind so I can really be present and focus on my surroundings and focus on the experience of going for the walk rather than, I don't know, scrolling through Spotify trying to find my playlist or like skipping through podcasts or just any distractions. That being said, if you want to listen to a motivational playlist or like a motivational podcast to kind of get you hyped up and ready for whatever you're going back to, then that's great too. But I just find it's amazing to kind of have 5 minutes being present and like remove all distractions. Number 5 is affirmations. I love affirmations because they're so easy, they're so simple, and you can literally do them whenever you're doing basically anything else. Affirmations are great because they really boost your confidence, and they're a great way to rewire your brain to be more positive and kind of increase your self-esteem. You can just go on Spotify or YouTube and find so many affirmations videos, and I feel like in the morning listening to someone telling me like, I am confident, I am a girl boss, I feel so much more confident and I feel like a girl boss, and I go and attack my day kind of believing those things. You can also write your affirmations on post-it notes and put them like up around your room. So I've got them all around my mirror, so when I get ready in the morning, I just see all these affirmations and just feel so much more positive. Affirmations are such a great way to rewire your brain to be more positive because you might have these things that you want to believe about yourself, but you don't believe yet. So say you're trying to work on your confidence, you can put these affirmations up around your room and you'll see them every day. So say you had an affirmation like, I am confident, I am strong, I am powerful. You see that on your wall every day, and at first you get this like bit of tension where you're like, I don't believe that. Like, this is a bit strange. Why am I reading this every day? Like, it's a bit odd. As you do it every day, your brain becomes more familiar with it, so it doesn't feel weird. So over time, you become more familiar, so you become more comfortable with it, and gradually you start to make those new neural pathways in your brain, so you believe it. So with just 5 minutes a day, like at most, of looking at these affirmations or like listening to someone telling you these affirmations, then it slowly and gradually reworks your inner belief system, and it's just an amazing and easy way to kind of combat any self-doubt you've got, any like negativity that's holding you back, and really allow you to kind of boost your mood and be more positive and more confident. So those were five-minute habits that you can use to boost your mood and increase your positivity. These habits are all really good if you want to have a quick boost of energy or just improve your mood in a day. But to make them really effective, you've got to repeat them every day and do it consistently. So I challenge you to put one of these habits into your Google Calendar or whatever calendar you use, and commit now to trying it for a week. Because if you try it for a week, then you can see an improvement. And then once you see an improvement, that can motivate you to kind of continue and build these habits into your routine. So go and put it in your calendar now. Do it for future you. It will make you feel better. Pick one of these habits and commit to it for a week, and then tell me in the comments how it's made you feel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any video suggestions, I would be very happy to hear them. And yeah, I will see you soon.